Welcome to VSATS. So a few months ago, I received this letter from the governor's office. It was a letter which is regarding Brian Hamblet. I posted it on Instagram so you can all see this. This letter I want to talk about, I think it just needs to be mentioned that if IDOC truly was a healthy ecosystem, then yes, that letter is absolutely correct. That would be where I would need to start to address what has happened to Mr. Hamblet. However, that's not the case. IDOC staff cannot report things without retaliation, pressure, or pushback, and IDOC staff not only omits, which is of course another word for lying, pertinent records, documents for the Parole Commission, they actively do not allow staff to report human rights violations or offenses against offenders, which includes refusing basic medical care for those who are within the prison system. In fact, IDOC leadership is also filled with those who have enabled those said violations, which include rape, extortion, and murder on top of all of that. In Mr. Hamblet's situation, the offender who was released had a lengthy history of violence. Such a history, both inside and outside of prison, would compel the Parole Commission to take extra steps to address this and keep the community safe. But instead, this did not happen. And maybe I should mention that I actually met Mr. Hamblet. I was working as an Uber driver, and he was well on his way to success. He was working full-time. He had just bought a new white Hyundai, and he was eagerly anticipating and looking forward to getting out of that halfway house. He was doing all the things that as a society, somebody who had come out of prison, you would want, expect, and appreciate. These were all positive things. Mr. Hamblet's death, since his death, more people have died at the hands of those who were released, both intentionally by IDOC and unintentionally, referring to the escape, with zero accountability by IDOC leadership. This letter from the governor's office shows that they're either demonstrating either deliberate ignorance or just around how IDOC actually works, or they're pretending to be unaware of what is going on. Either way, it is deliberate. It's not an accident. So I'm speaking again. May there be justice for Mr. Hamblet.